Hi there, it's Ms. Nowakowski, and for this Math Studio session, we're going to make an origami pinwheel. So you just need a square piece of paper. If you have two-sided paper, then you get the pinwheel design, two colors, one on each side of your paper, and then I've just used a little thumbtack to attach it to a stick. You could attach it to a straw or popsicle stick or a chopstick, something like that. All right, to make the origami pinwheel, we start with our square, and we're just going to turn it or rotate it so we have a corner facing up. And then we're going to take the bottom corner and bring it to the top corner and fold it in half along the diagonal, so we're creating a large triangle there. And then we're going to fold it in half again along this line of symmetry here down the middle. So bringing this corner on this side over to meet the corner on this side. And just remembering to crease your folds really well as you do this, and that will help you later on. Okay. And then we're going to open it up all the way, and you should see those two intersecting lines, one across horizontally and one down vertically. And then our next step is to take this top corner here and bring it to that intersection point, that center point in the middle, bring it down, and then I'm going to use my fingers to crease that fold. And then I do the same thing from the bottom. And that's the first step of the pinwheel. And if you're using two color-sided paper, you can start to see how the pinwheel design is coming in to play. If you're just using white paper, then you can decorate it afterwards with different colors. Okay, so the next step is to flip this over. And now we're going to fold in this corner on this side to that center point. And you can see that we started off with a large square. Now you do the same on this side. Bring it into the center point and then crease it. We've got another square, so we've made a smaller square now, and we've got an alternating pattern here of red, blue, of triangles. Okay? And so now we're going to make another square by bringing in some of these corners. So I'm going to start with this corner and bring it into the center here. Just make sure you're lining it up across the folds. And then again from the bottom here into the center. And you should end up with this kind of a shape. And again, you notice that there's a red, blue pattern. Okay, now we're going to flip it over again and do the same thing, bringing this corner in to the center, matching up these fold lines here. And then this corner in to this final fold there into the center. Okay. And now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So I always have to think about this a little bit here. So I'm going to lift this up here. Oh, no, that one's not going to work. So it's this one here that I want to do. So see this, where this is flapped over and this red part here is sticking up. It's that one you put your finger under. See how I put that my finger there, and then I push it open, and then I just keep pushing it like that, and so that I get a composite shape of a square and a triangle. And I push those creases down there. Okay? And then I'm going to do the same thing for this one down here. Open it up, push it open, and then fold it back down, making a square and a triangle here, a composite shape. You see the square and the triangle. Okay. And then we're going to flip it over and do the same thing, but this time we're going to do it with the blues. So I'm going to put my fingers in, press that open, and again we can see the square and the triangle. And then for this one down here, there we go. And so here we have our pinwheel, and it has rotational symmetry because every time I turn it, this shape is pointing. You can see this shape here is pointing here in the same direction. And again, you can leave it like this, or you could poke a little tack or thumbtack or a push pin through the center into some sort of stick or straw to make a pinwheel.